sound?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
North Dakota High School volleyball and a matchup inside of the WDA tonight live in the Magic City of Minot, North Dakota. Tonight it's the Dickinson Midgets that are in town to take on the Magents from Minot High. Good evening and welcome in to the Planet Pizza pregame show here tonight. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location. School parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. Planet Pizza can be reached tonight at 701-852-1700. Try their Blue Buffalo Pizza or those stuffed breadsticks. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed with Planet Pizza. Again, 701-852-1700. Well, a matchup tonight of number 4 and number 9 in the West region of North Dakota High School Volleyball. The Majettes come in on their homecoming night here tonight after the coronation of the King and the Queen here at Minot High School earlier on today with a record of 2-1 inside of conference play. They're 4-6 overall on the season. That's good enough for number 4 right now inside of the West region. Dickinson on the other side of things, well, hasn't gone as well for them at 1-4 inside of the conference. 5-7 overall, number 9 inside of the West region. Let's take a look at the Magic City Inspections look at our standings. Magic City Inspections, the locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. You can find them online at MinotInspections.com. Again, a big thank you to Magic City Inspections bringing you the ball game here tonight and this look around the region and the standings. Century and Jamestown tied at the top of the list. 4-0 inside of the conference. Guess who plays tonight at Jamestown? You got it, Century and Jamestown. After tonight, we'll have a clear-cut number 1 inside of the West region. The difference between those two teams, well, Century at 11-0 overall. Jamestown at 10-1. Both teams are 4-0 inside of the conference. 3-0 for Bismarck High. They're number 3 right now in the West region. They're 8-2 overall, and a team that is on a three-match win streak right now. Bismarck High, a tough team to beat here in 2021. Then you find the Majettes from Minot High at 2-1, sitting 4th in front of Mandan at 3-2. Williston's 2-2. They sit number 6. St. Mary's 2-3 on the year. They're number 7. Legacy's at 1-3. They are number 8. Dickinson at 1-4 is number 9. They're in front of Turtle Mountain at 0-3. And Watford City, the Wolves, at 0-4 here in 2021 to start the volleyball campaign for the West region and high school play. That look around the region brought to you by Magic City Inspections, the locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online at MinotInspections.com. Warm-ups continue to roll on here at Magic City campus tonight as we get geared up for this West Region affair. Plenty more to come on the Planet Pizza pregame show tonight. When we come back, we're going to dive further into this matchup here tonight and take a peek at who to watch for here tonight. A couple players that doing some good things inside of the WDA and where they rank as far as players are concerned in statistical categories. We'll go through all that next to get you geared up for tonight's match. A best of 5 tonight from the Magic City. The Midgets are on the road to take on the Majettes here at Magic City Campus's Gymnasium in Minot, North Dakota. More of the Planet Pizza pregame show when we return.
Remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Grace
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
A showdown tonight in the Magic City inside the West Region. For North Dakota High School Volleyball, it's the Midgets from Dickinson that are in town to take on the Midgets from Minot High. Good evening again and welcome back to the Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location for school parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. Planet Pizza can be reached tonight at 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, the best pizza in the Magic City. That's my opinion, hands down. They've been serving the Magic City for over 20 years. PlanetPizzaND.com. While we talk about the Midgets at 1-4 coming in to the Magic City tonight, taking on a Minot High team that has been pretty good here in 2021 at 2-1. Most recent loss, and their only conference loss of the season, was against Century. And it was a good matchup that night when Minot High ended up taking a set from the Patriots, the top dog inside of the West, according to the coaches poll, where it all looked to be Century's game to have here this year. Century's at Jamestown tonight, by the way, to take on the Blue Jays to find out who really is the top spot in the West region. But Minot High's got a balanced attack with some players that have really done a good job defensively and offensively with the distribution of the kills and the sets here in 2021 in the early portion of the season. Dickinson, on the other hand, this is a team that relies on their defense in order to make things happen for them. Young up front in the middle, and their hitting positions in the middle here tonight. And talking a little bit earlier on to Jay Schobinger, the head coach, 28 years here at Dickinson, talking with him tonight just about how they have to get it done defensively. And that's kind of their bread and butter. They have to work hard at earning those points here tonight with some of the youth inside the middle here tonight that they look to continue to grow into those varsity roles as time continues on. Let's look at some of the numbers. Those numbers tonight are brought to you by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. For all of your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS store. Well, Caden Percy on the season, 37 kills total for Dickinson. How about 42 digs on the season for Stacy Kempenik? She's been really good here on the defensive side in 2021. 26 kills for Taya Hopoff on the season for Dickinson. Those are a few of the girls that you'll watch for here tonight for Dickinson. Kempenik wears number 3, Hopoff number 11. And Percy number 7. For Minot High, when you look at some of the performances on the season, how about the 35 assists against St. Mary's for Cambry Franzfog? She wears number 8 for the Magenta. She was dynamite that night. How about the 17 kills for Mariah Evenson against St. Mary's about a week ago as well? 12 digs against Century for Everson also. Zoe Zard, 27 kills on the year, leading the way for the Magents here in 2021. The sophomore outside hitter looking to be a big presence here tonight again in this WDA matchup. There's some of the numbers, again brought to you by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturdays 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. 5 minutes, 45 seconds away from our official introductions tonight. Thor Nelson, former NHL referee, will have the call here at the Magic City Campus Gymnasium, and the official introductions along with our national anthem here tonight. It's homecoming week this week for the Magents and the Magicians. Don't forget, tomorrow night, high school football will be on the air. You could see Scotty Cattell on the call on the night that he gets inducted into the Minot High School Hall of Fame for his work as a broadcaster over the past 40-some seasons with the Magi and Magents. Congratulations to Scotty K. Honorable thing for Scotty to be inducted into the Minot High School Hall of Fame. He'll have the call tomorrow night on North Dakota High School football as Minot High takes on Mandan tomorrow, 6:40 a game time tomorrow for the pregame show. Doubleheader on the PSP Network tomorrow night, by the way. Scott Woodmansey will be alongside of Todd Domrys for the call of St. Mary's and Shanley, one of the best inside of 2A football, one of the best inside of single A football. Shanley and St. Mary's lock horns tomorrow. You can see that one on the PSP Network as well with Todd Domrys and Scott Woodmansey tomorrow at 6:40. Well, we're just about set for game time here, and our official introductions coming from Thor Nelson in just a few moments. When we come back to the Planet Pizza pregame show, we'll have the opening festivities of tonight's match inside the West region. The Magents, again at 2-1, take on the 1-4 Dickinson Midgets tonight to North Dakota High School Volleyball. Don't go anywhere. We'll get things started when we return to the Magic City.
30-inch galactic pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoo?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Great smiles come from Vibeto Orthodontics. Vibeto Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibetoOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibeto Orthodontics.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Showtime from Magic City Campus Gymnasium tonight for North Dakota High School Volleyball. Change of pace singers are in the gym tonight, here to perform our nation's national anthem. This will be as good as it gets. They do such a fantastic job. The Minot High School Change of Pace will be performing our nation's national anthem in just a moment. Now we're going to turn it down to Thor Nelson for the in-game introduction and the opening festivities here tonight, brought to you by our friends at Clean Tech. Coming to the rescue since 1992. Don't forget about Clean Tech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. Find them online, cleantechllc.us. Again, Clean Tech coming to the rescue since 1992. Here's Thor Nelson. God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. Beautiful rendition of our nation's national anthem. Tonight performed by the Minot High Change of Pace Singers. That was fantastic, wasn't it? All right, let's send it back down to Thor Nelson for the official introductions here tonight of this West Region High School Volleyball matchup on the PSP Network.
Now let's meet the lineups for tonight's match. Introducing first the Dickinson Midgets. Number 1, Atlanta Rabbit. Number 2, Emily Nash. Number 3, Stacy Kimpenish. Number 4, Reese Haupt. Number 5, Sadie Stevenson. Ring number 6, Alyssa Curtis. Number 7, Peyton Percy. Number 8, Mava Cool. Number 9, McKenna Eckelberg. Number 10, Bailey Bird. Number 11, Taya Hopfoff. Number 12, McKenna Horner. Assistant coaches for the Midgets are James Fay and Devin Douglas. And your head coach is Jay Schobinger. Now let's meet your Minot High Jets. Number 3, Alex Bishop. Number 4, Mariah Evenson. Number 5, Sophia Hickey. Number 6, Grace Sanders. Number 7, Mikhail Marion. Number 8, Camry Francois. Number 9, Grace Rue. Number 10, Zoe Czar. Number for the Jets are Casey Sandusky, Jesse Gertson, and Gwen Matthews. And your head coach for Minot High is Sherry Carlson. Reminder that tonight's match will be played under the strictest code of good sportsmanship. Officials for tonight's match are from the Minot Association and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Your line judges are Jade Eggert and Eric Hendrickson. Your down referee is Linda Birch, and your up referee is Sherry Pauley. Now let's play Minot High volleyball.
Well, there you have it, the official introductions tonight inside of Magic City Campus's gymnasium for North Dakota High School volleyball. The Magents on their home floor. Homecoming week for Minot High School. Dickinson on the road tonight, taking on Minot High. Dickinson at 1-4. In the West, Minot High's at 2-1. Minot High's on the left side of your TV screen, computer screen, whatever screen you're watching on here tonight. They're in white on the left side of the net, right side of the net for Dickinson, and their road dark grays here tonight, trimmed down in orange. Says Dickinson across the back of the shoulders. Nike uniforms, Adidas for Minot High, by the way. As we get set for the 5-setter tonight, if that is needed. We'll play the first team to 3 sets. Will be the winner here tonight. We'll play to 25 in the first 4 sets. The 5th set we'll play to 15 if that 5th set is needed. Well, let's get ready to rumble on homecoming week. We're underway. Franz Fogg put the ball into play. Midgets are going to get it back across the net. Set up front row from Franz Fogg. Here's the smash across. First kill is there, and a big one. Zoe Czar comes up with her first kill of the match. 27 on the season. Team high coming into tonight. That's through conference play, by the way. Add another one to her resume. Neschheim dug that one up. Spun over to the near side. It's put across. Nice athletic play there from Hopoff. Dug it up, sent it back across. Evenson back row on a tee, front row over a came. Points are there. Mikkel Daring with the kill. 2-0, Minot High on top of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Franz Fogg put it back into play. Off the front row it comes. Free pass over. Off a keel. Sent back across the net, that time from Czar. Set up now by the Midgets, and the ball's moved across again from Ava Keel. Hammered across, that one had too much on it from Elena Strad. Out of play it went, all the way out into the concession area. So the Midgets are on the board. It's 2-1 here in the first set tonight. Minot High on top, and Dickinson with the service for the first time in the contest. Ava Keel sent it across. She'll have the dig all the way to the back row. Nobody home for the Midgets. Minot High now leads 3-1. Big thanks again to Planet Pizza bringing you the pregame show here tonight. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location for school parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. Truly out of this world, Planet Pizza. Sanders put it into play for Minot High with a 3-1 lead in set 1. Dug up. Franz Fogg on a tee. Evenson hammered that one across, and Evenson has a kill. Well, from the homecoming court today to the volleyball court tonight, and Evenson's got Minot High up 4-1. Free pass from Percy. Set up front row, Franz Fogg. Daring again. Oh, that one hit the floor clean. Well, the student section out in full force tonight here for Minot High School. They had a pep rally today, this afternoon, after that homecoming coronation. It was rowdy inside the gymnasium at about 3 o'clock. Too much on it from Evenson. That one out of play, 5-2. The Midgets are back on the board, but Minot High leads this one. McKenna Eckelberg comes in to serve, the defensive specialist, 5'4". She's a senior. From the back row, puts the ball into play. Evenson had the dig on a tee. It comes. Strand across. The libero in the back row had the stop there. That's Hauk. Ball's in play. Front row. Sent across. Evenson with a swing and another kill. 2 in a row for Mariah Evenson. 6-2. Minot High leads on the First International Bank and Trust. That shine back to serve, sends that one in. She's got the ace. Points are there for the Magents again, 8-2 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Jay Schobinger, 28 years as the head coach of the Midgets, wants to talk things over. Minot High cruising in the driver's seat at set one. 6-point lead, it's 8-2 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard.
Remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoo, zoo?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Back to play in the Magic City. Minot High leading 8-2 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. It was Nesheim serve. Minot High sends it across. How about that play in the back row there? Diving for it was Hopoff, but Taya Hopoff unable to get all of that one. Minot High leads 9-2. Nesheim back to serve again. Drops that one in. Front row. Taken by Evenson. She puts it down for the kill. It's actually a carry called on Minot High School. And Sherry Carlson and company not exactly sure on that call. It's 9-3. Dickinson gets the point, however. Well, a couple officials here tonight that certainly know what they're doing, without a doubt. Linda Birch and Sherry Qualley in charge here tonight. Midgets within 5 now. It's 9-4. Front row, Franz Fogg sets it up, pushed across the net from Walters. Set up now by the Midgets, sent across. Defensive specialist that one over from Hauk. Evenson, back row, dug up Percy. Front row, it came across, points are there, and the Midgets are back on the board as Kempenek sent that one in for the score. 9-5 of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. The Magents are on top. Ball's put into play. Evenson sends it over. On a tee from Kempenek. Into the net to the kill attempt there from Hopoff. 10-5. Well, former Minot High hockey coach John Willard checking in tonight. How are you, Coach? Glad to see your name pop up here tonight. Weather's changed, and that means hockey season's coming right around the corner. We'll have all the action of West Region Athletics, basketball, and hockey as well across the board of the PSP Network. Third kill of the contest for Mariah Evenson. Made no doubt about that one. Minot High leads 11-5 here on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Hammered across, front row, Franz Fogg. Evenson. On a tee again from Kempenek. Sent over on the free pass from Hopoff. Nice dig in the back row from Hauk. Sent to the far corner. That one rocketed over. The points are going to be scored there. I believe that was Kempenek that registers the kill. 11-6, Minot's on top. It's the Midgets with the service. Into play from Hauk. Evenson smashed over. That one just missed the end line. We're going to say it was tipped, however. And Minot registers the point. 12-6, Minot High on top. By the way, if you're looking for moving or storage, look no further than Roger Ward Moving and Storage, helping residential and commercial customers since 1942. Visit them online, RogerWardMovingandStorage.com. At the net, ball's put over. Czar's going to put that one down to the ground, and it's 13-6, Magents on top. Evenson back to the service line. Puts the ball into play. Right to the front row, little trick shot coming there from Kempenek. Back over the net it comes. Front row, Kempenek got a tee. Big block at the net. Walter got up. Put the arms in the way of that one. Kill attempt is there. Zoe Czar's got another one. 2 kills for Czar tonight. And it's 14-6, but Jets on top in this West Region showdown with Minot High and Dickinson. That one fell off a table from Evenson. Smash attempt from the midget side from Taya Hopoff. 26 kills for her on the season, and that one went just a little bit long. 15-6, Minot High leads. Sent over off the fingertips there of Agee. On a play it went. Then it's 15-7 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Once again, a doubleheader of high school football tomorrow night. Homecoming for the Magi. They host Mandan tomorrow night. Scott Cattell will have the call. 6:40 for the pregame show. That one's on a play, by the way. 15-8, Minot High still with the lead, but Dickinson registers the point. And down south at Bismarck tomorrow night, Todd Domeries and Scott Woodmansey will have the call of one of the top 5 ranked teams in AA football, the Shanley Deacons. One of the top 5 ranked teams in single A football, the St. Mary's Saints tomorrow from Schmeeker Field in Bismarck. 6:40 for the pregame there as well. Over the net it came from Hauk, front row, smashed across. Back row dig, Percy, front row on a tee again. Sent over, that one spinning just wide of the foul line from Hopoff. And it's 16-8 to the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Minot High still leading set number 1 here tonight. Scheduled to start at 7 tonight. Match got off. Then underway just a handful of minutes after that 7 o'clock mark. JV game went just a little bit long. Minot High had the win in the JV matchup tonight. Lundy puts it over the net. Comes to the front row where it's going to be sent back across. Another free pass over. Front row, the dig from Emily Ash. Little blooper across the net again. Lundy's going to set it up once more. Left-handed kill attempt from Agee. Comes back over. Now it's swung on from Hopoff. Dug up again. This volley continues to rally on here as it's going to come away to the far side. Czar hammers it home. And Czar's got another kill, her 3rd of the set. Well, Czar's going to be a player to continue to watch. Only a sophomore at 5'7". Player that has been dominating so far here in her sophomore season. We mentioned her 27 kills. Team high coming into tonight's West Region affair. One of the outside hitters for Minot High, that promising future in front of her. Another attempt there and a big dig from the back row again from Hopoff. Front row it comes again. This is Naring. She fires it towards the line. Just missed as Mikhail Naring. Another one of the Magents that's got some promise. The 5'7" junior is a middle hitter as well. Service ace is going to be registered here. That ball was moving off of Taya Hopoff. Signed to play college softball at the University of North Dakota. Taya Hopoff, the 5'5" senior, multi-sport athlete for Dickinson. Playing the diamond for the Fighting Hawks coming up to continue her athletic career. Kaiten Percy had the points there. She had 37 kills coming into tonight, 15 alone against Mandan. That was a team high in their matchup against Mandan earlier on this year. There's a collision at the net on the Dickinson side. Everybody's all right. Minot registered the points. It's 18-12. Agee checks out. Strand checks back in. Franz Foggs back to serve. Puts it into play. Front row it comes. Big smash there. How about that kill from Percy? That one was off like a rocket. No doubt about it. Clean kill for Percy. Lead cut to 5 here. 18-13. Minot High still on top. Naring drops that one. And she's got the kill, and Daring registers another one, her third kill of the first set tonight as well.
In the serve from Minot, number 6, Grace Sanders.
Sanders drops it in. Front row it comes. That one's going to go way towards the back line. Franz-Fogg kept it alive. Then it's going to be hammered across from Strand. Front row it comes again. Another kill attempt. Fingers got on that one in the front row. Free pass coming here. Sorry, that's not too many touches. No, it's not. That's my apologies, man. Dickinson scores the point, and they're back within 5 now at 19-14.
Checking in for Dickinson to serve, number 9, McKenna Eckelberg.
Eckelberg in to serve here for the Midgets. Puts that one into play, dug up from the back row from Sanders. That one had too much on it from the front row from Daring. And just like that, we've got ourselves a set here in set number 1. It's now 20-15 as that one was sent long of the service attempt from the back row from the Midgets. Neschheim back to serve. Neschheim drops it in. Front row it comes. Kempenek set it up and across the net. It came from Hopoff. Evenson sends it over. Well, the Midgets want to talk things over. They trail by 6 at 21-15. Here in the first set, Minot High tried to make their way to a set 1 victory here tonight. We'll play 5 if needed. We'll only play 3 if one of these teams can win 3 straight here tonight. Best of 3 in the 5-set showdown tonight inside the West Region competition. I'd like to thank our good friends at Premier Chiropractic. They're focused on improving the health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Dr. Kirk Mason, Dr. Cody Haugen, and Dr. Becky Perry-Domries can be found at PremierChiropracticND.com. Big thank you again to Premier Chiropractic, our family's choice for chiropractic care here in the Magic City. Neschheim's got another ace. That's her second of set 1. 3 points away from a set 1 victory. Neschheim drops it in. Front row on a tee, it comes. It's just going to be sent back over. Off of Hopoff. Off to Evenson. Hammers it home, and Evenson's got another kill. 5 for Evenson. 3 for Daring, 3 for Czar. Pair aces for Neschheim and a block for Walter. Have the stat line filled up here tonight in set 1 for Minot High, who's now 2 points away from a set 1 victory. Strand sends it across. Mark her down for a kill. Set point, 24-15, Minot High on top. Neschheim dropped it in, sent up off the front row from Kempenek, sent over, dug up by the Magents. Ball's passed across. On a play it went.
Peyton Percy back to serve.
24-16. Piercy back to serve. Into play it went. Evenson hammered it across, dug up. Front row, it's going to be put off the fingertips there of Hopoff. She registers the point as the block at the net went out of bounds, and Dickinson stays alive. 24-17. Set number 1 as the Midgets hanging around like a bad cough right now, not letting this one be over quite yet. Some fight left in the dog. They register another one, 24-18. Set point. 5'9" outside hitter, the junior, Caden Piercy back to serve it up. Sends it just long, and that's how set 1 comes to a close. 25-18, the Magents take the first one here tonight at Magic City campus. We'll come back with set number 2. Here on the PSP Network, Minot High leads on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard 1 set. Set on in North Dakota High School Volleyball.
Where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
On to set number 2 we go tonight. It's Southwest Region High School Volleyball. Minot High takes set number 1 tonight by a score of 25-18. On the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. First International Bank and Trust live first. Well, here we go for set number 2. Dickinson with the service to start things off. The jump serve and a powerful one from the back row there from Popoff. Comes away now. Front row, big block at the net, getting up with the shared block there from Strand and Eric. Minot High leads 1-0. Other games around the state of North Dakota tonight and in the West region. St. Mary's is at Turtle Mountain tonight. Century at Jamestown, we touched on that one. The battle of the 2 undefeateds. It's 3 undefeateds actually inside of the West region. Century at 4-0, Jamestown at 4-0. Bismarck High is at 3-0. Jamestown and Century, the 2 teams to beat inside of the West according to the coaches poll earlier on this year. Century's the real deal. When they get moving, they are tough to beat. Other matchups tonight, Mandan at Williston. Bismarck High is at Legacy in the crosstown rival in the capital city. Ball put into play. It's actually not. It's out of bounds. Dickinson's got their first advantage. Here tonight, they lead 2-1. Dave McKeel back to serve it. Franz Fogg, front row. Evenson, little blooper across it comes. Hustling towards it was Caden Piercy, but it went out of play. And we're deadlocked at deuces here in set number 2. Big thanks again to our friends at Tires Plus. If you're shopping for tires, shop Tires Plus. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. Find them online, TiresPlusND.com. Skying for that one was Piercy. Fired it over. The dig was there. Now Dickinson's got another chance with Piercy. That time she doesn't miss. Another kill for Piercy and a 3-2 lead for the Midgets. Well, when you look at what Dickinson has done on the year, they started in the East vs. West shootout. They had a win over Grand Forks Central. They lost then to South and Davies. They shut out Central. They got shut out by South, and then they split with Davies in a 3-setter. Davies won 2-1. After that, they had success the following day. Points registered for Minot High, by the way. 3-3 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. After that, it was Dickinson that won 3 straight, beating Devils Lake, Wahpeton, and Fargo North. And then Fargo Shanley put an end to their win streak, taking them down 3-0. Watford City was their opener for conference play. They won that one 3-0. Then Jamestown swept them 3-0. Bismarck High swept them 3-0. And then they played Mandan in a pair of conference matchups, doubleheader that night. And the conference points on the line, double the conference points on the line. And it was Dickinson that ended up on the losing end of both, losing 3-1 to the Mandan Braves. 4-4 here in set number 2. Minot High won set number 1 tonight if you're just joining us here on the PSP Network. Franz Fogg sends it across. Czar hit it into the net. Defense was on. The points belong to the Midgets. Well, when you talk about what Minot High's done on the year, Minot High had a pair of losses to start their season in the East First West Showdown. Then they got a win over Red River. Lost 3 in a row. Davies, Cheyenne, West Fargo took care of Minot High. Then Minot beat Grand Forks Central. They entered conference play and won a pair. One against Williston, one against St. Mary's. And then Century in 4 beat them on September 9th by a score of 3-1. Conversation with Linda Birch here at the scorer's table. 5-5 the score. Birch comes over to talk things over to make sure that the rotation card is in place. So much more to volleyball than just moving in and playing the positions. Kind of like a batting lineup in baseball, if you will. If you're batting out of order, it can be considered cheating, if you will, and that's kind of the same thing in volleyball. So Linda Birch, one of our officials tonight, make sure that everybody's in the positions they need to be. Blooper comes over 6-5. Dickinson's got the lead now in a teeter-totter match here in set number 2. Kempenich back to serve here for Dickinson, the senior center. 42 digs on the season. That's up there. She's got an ace now to her name here tonight as Kempenich put that one into the Minot side of the net and on the floor. 2-point lead for the Midgets. Kempenich again. Drops it in, back row. It was Hagee that dug it up. Front row it comes, sent across. Czar sends it over. Hagee checks out. Strand checks back in for the Magents. Franz Fogg puts it into play for Minot High. Front row, Kempenich got a tee, sent across from Hopoff. Sent back across the net there from Czar. Front row it comes. Big smash. That one finds nothing but the floor as Taya Hopoff's got another kill. Talked about her 26 kills coming into tonight. On the warpath right now on a 2-point lead for the Midgets. They lead 8-6. Thought that one might have been a carry there as that one caught Neschheim up top. Ball stays in play. Smashed across. Neschheim digs it up. Comes back away to Evenson. Back row it goes now to the libero Hawk. Sent back across the net. Dug up from Evenson. Franz Fogg. Strand. Back row Hopoff. Front row it comes again. Kill at the net, and the point is good for Caton Piercy. Another kill for her. 3-point lead for the Midgets. It's 9-6 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Ball's dropped into play. Comes back across from Strand. Free pass over. Franz Fogg. Naring. Kill is there for Naring, and Naring's got another one. While you look at what Dickinson did last year, a season that they certainly want to improve on, they went 2-16 inside of the West region. That was 9th best inside of the West last year. They were 2-17 overall. Points are there. Emily Ash credited with the kill. Or the point, 10-7, Midgets on top. Dickinson's been a team that has had success in the past. You look back to the 2005-2006 time frame, back-to-back state championships. They have 3 WDA titles to their program history. Their last was in 2006. And that's kind of when the sleeping giant of Century volleyball kind of came alive, and they've been dominating ever since. Points belong to Minot. They trail 11-8 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Neschheim's back to serve it up. Drops it into play. Hauk on a tee and comes. Miscommunication on the front row there from the midgets. As Sadie Stevenson, the 10th grader, let that one go to the floor. 2-point lead for the midgets. It's 11-9 here in set number 2. Minot leads 1 set to none. Oh, that one just missed. Hammered. Minot High's back within 1 at 11-10. Those 2 state titles for Dickinson, 2 more than Minot High has. No state titles ever for Minot High volleyball. Kind of surprising, that stat, every time that I read that one off. That one into the net from Piercy, and we've got a tied set at 11-11. This matchup here tonight, home to 2 well-known coaches in North Dakota High School volleyball. Sherry Carlson, who's been around for a long, long time. All sorts of programs around the West region. Most recently, Class B volleyball with Ari Demers. And the Region 6 appearances seemed like almost every single year in that Region 6 title game of the state tournament. Oh, that was a monster blow there that was taken by Hauk. She dug it up. Ball comes back over for the Magents, and Hauk's busy again. Got it again on the front row. Smashed across. Net violation. Charged on the Magents as Piercy got that one over. I don't know if that would have mattered anyway. Piercy hammered that one across. Midgets lead 12-11 here in set 2. Now you talk about Sherry Carlson and what she's been able to do in her coaching career. Fun talking tonight with Jay Schobinger and his continued career at Dickinson. 28 years. Gill was there for the midgets, by the way. They lead 13-11 here in set number 2. Schobinger actually played football and baseball at Dickinson State University. Told me the story. Strand hammers that one across, and Strand's got the point. Minot High gets the service back. They still trail 13-12 here, by the way. Jay Schobinger telling me the story tonight about how when he was in high school working at the rec department, there was a men's volleyball league in Dickinson, or at the time, I believe it was in Dickinson. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but in his high school days, he ended up working at the rec department. They needed a volleyball umpire, a volleyball referee. He got thrown into it. It was high-level stuff. Kind of fell in love with the game, and the next thing he knew, he found himself 5 years down the road as one of the assistant student coaches for Dickinson State Women's College Volleyball, and the rest is history. It's been a staple in the West region ever since. 28 years with the program in Dickinson. His midgets now lead 15-12. Jump serve there from Piercy, put it across.
Zoe Czar checks back in from the Jets, back to serve.
Net violation. Sanders checks out from Minot High. Czar's back in. Evenson back to serve. Front row it comes. Big swing and another big kill there from Taya Hopoff. Always exciting when you've already signed that letter to play college athletics. To my knowledge, the only one in the lineup here tonight for either team going on to college sports at this point. Hopoff again off to UND softball. It's one thing about Dickinson, they've always got programs on the diamonds, whether it's baseball or softball. They just seem to dominate in the summertime on the diamonds each and every year. Dickinson boys baseball, the West Region regular season champs again in 21 last year, sorry. Solid again. 17-14. Midgets are on top. Minot's got the service back as Lundy comes back in. Walter checks out. Lundy drops this one into play. Front row, it comes from Kempenek. Sent over. Did it catch any fingers from the Minot High side? It did not. Oh. They are going to say a net violation, so the Midgets do get the point. Not exactly sure what happened there. Net violation's the call on the floor. Eckelberg checks out here for the Midgets. Minot High is going to call a timeout. They trail in this one 18-14. They do have a 1-set-to-none advantage on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Got a dogfight tonight inside of West Region play. Midgets up by 4 here in set number 2.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Back to the Magic City. We're underway for the remaining portion of set number 2. And the Midgets are going to extend their lead to 19-14 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Kampenek back to serve it again. Drops this one in. Evenson dug it up. Nice dig there. It's going to be pushed across. Back-to-back plays from Kampenek where she had to dig the ball up. Front row it comes. Here's Daring. Sent that one way wide on the left side. And the Midgets turn the corner. It's 20-14. Kampenek drops it back into play. Aggie off to Czar. Back corner, they score it. Czar dropped it in. There's the student section on homecoming night tonight for the Midgets. Ransfog drops it in. Ball's pushed to the back row. That one falls into play. Hop-off registers another point there. 21-15. Hop-off jump serve, back row. Netschheim dug it up. Cross it came from Strand. Hop-off buries that one across and another kill for Hop-off. Well, Sherry Carlson not impressed right now. Wants another conversation with her team. They trail 22-15 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard here in set 2. They have a 1-set-to-none advantage, but Dickinson knocking at the door to tie this one at a set aside.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Hop-off puts the ball back into play. Minot High sends it across. They register a point. And this place has come to volume in a quick hurry. At the last Minot High timeout, Minot High fans in that student section starting to make some noise here tonight. They need some help. Do the Midgets. They trail 22-16 in set 2. Block at the net. Evenson has the credit there. Sends it across and Evenson scores it over. Sanders drops it in. Another block at the net. Up it comes. Sent to the back row. Hop-off dug it up. Comes away to the front row now. It's going to be pushed across there. Evenson dug it up, front row for Strand. Too much on it, hammered that one across. And 2 points closer to a victory now are the Midgets. It's 23-17, Dickinson on top. Was Keel that put it into play. Minot High registers the point. Keel checks out. Here for Dickinson, back in comes Hauk, and she's got the dig off the serve. Back row from Sanders, front row it comes. Evenson smashes it across. Hop off had it there, comes the way down to Percy. She got it across the net. Taken by Strand, dumped over. Front row down from Kempenek. Hammered across, that one was motoring. Out of play it went, 23-19. Really crowd homecoming king for Minot High over there. It's the one that got hit with that ball. He went down and in dramatic fashion over on the Minot High student section. A little CPR to bring him back to life. His fellow classmates over there. Kids are having fun here tonight at set point. Right now they'll be having less fun. If Dickinson gets the next one, it would put an end to set number 2, and it will. The Midgets take the second set, 25-19. Minot High won the first one, 25-18. Got ourselves a match here tonight to the Magic City. It's 1-1 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard here tonight. Set number 3 comes up next here on the PSP Network.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
25-18, 25-19. Scores of sets number 1 and 2 tonight. Each team has a victory. Minot High got the first one. Dickinson got the second. We're tied 1-1 here in set number 3. Points are registered there. Is that Reese Hauk maybe that registers the kill? Could be mistaken. 1-0, Midgets on top. Keel put that one into play. She gets the dig up on this one. All the way up into the rafters it went. Hop-off just sends it back over. Comes front row from Franz Fogg. Czar smashes it across. Hop-off dug it up. Big block at the net. There he got up and put the Arms in the way. She has the block. Modern High's got the point. It's 1-1. Sanders comes in for Modern High to serve this one back into play. Dropped it down. Front row it comes. Mercy across. Diving effort there. Modern High just not able to keep that one alive on the attempt on the front row from Strand. Great hustle, however, from the Midgets. Points belong to the Midgets, 2-1. Ball put back into play off the service. Naring got up and a big kill there from Mikhail Naring. .5 blocks, leading Minot High in the block category as Naring coming into tonight, but she's had a handful of kills here in this contest. This West Region matchup here tonight. Franz Fogg, front row, Walter. Off speed ball right there, falls in. Minot High's got a 3-2 lead. Deschai back to serve it up. Front row it comes. Too many touches for Dickinson. Minot High's got a 2-point lead at 4-2. Big thanks again to Magic City Inspections, the locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online, monotinspections.com. Popoff's got another kill. Caton Piercy back to serve, sends it into play. Sanders dug it up, comes away down to Strand. Sets it up front row, comes across, smashed over. Dug up by Franz Fogg, sent back over. On a tee now, it comes back away here to Hauk, who sends it back across the net. Sanders had the dig. Sanders sends it back row. Dug up Percy again. Hop off, just frees it back over the net. Evenson tried to move that one across, and the Midgets register the point. It's 4-4. Big thanks again to the UPS store as well, located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturday, 8:30 to 3. UPS store for all of your packing and shipping needs. Big thanks to them. It's Caton Percy that had the service here into the net. Minot High has the 1-point lead back. Agee back to serve. Drops it in with the left hand. Comes to the front row from Kempenek. Towering up and hammering that one over was Hop off, but not able to get all of it. Minot High ends up with the point at 6-4. Agee puts the ball into play. Sent back over, Evenson. Agee all the way over. That one's going to go into play here, and Dickinson's on the board with another one at 6-5. Minot High on top of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard for set number 3, but we're tied 1 set aside and match play here tonight. Franz Fogg, front row, Evenson. That one was moving. Hauk got out of the way of that one, and Evenson ended up registering the kill. Zarchek's back in, Evenson back to the service line. Just joining us here tonight, game reset looks like this. 25-18, set 1 belonged to Minot High. 25-19, set 2 belonged to Dickinson. And after that last smash right there, Minot High now has a 1-point lead, and Dickinson's got the ball back at 7-6. Agee dug it up. Hammered across, that one missed. We're tied at 7-7. Roger Ward, moving and storage, helping with residential and commercial moving and storage since 1942. Visit them online, RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com. Kampanek's got another ace here tonight. Sent that one across, handcuffing Minot High at the net. Which gives Dickinson the lead back. Dug up, comes to Evenson. That one's going to go deep again. And moving and grooving right now are the Midgets. They've got the momentum and a 9-7 set lead. Kempenek back to serve it again. Minot High student section letting her know she's appreciated tonight, if you will. Big block at the net. Ball goes to the back row. It's set up to the front again. Cross to pop off. Back row it came. Evenson had to get underneath to play that one. Czar moves it across. Libero Hauk had the dig. Sent back across. Franz Fogg. That one comes back away. Evenson smashes it back row. Up into the net it went. Nice defensive play there as Kempenek got underneath that one. Sent over at the net to Michael Walter. Pounds that one into the white apron on the top. And it's 10-7 Midgets after an excellent rally there. Well, it's been an entertaining one here tonight, to say the least. Dickinson's got the advantage in a 3-point lead here in the third set at 10-7. Ball's back over, comes back away. Hop off, hammered it across. Went back past the end line clean. No fingers were touched on it. And Minot gets a point back. That one was hit just a bit too heavy. 10-8, Dickinson still leads. This is a big match tonight for both of these teams inside of West Region play. When you look at Minot High trying to stay inside that top 4 in the West Region, 3-1 as a record would certainly help that cause. Dickinson on the other side at 1-4. They're in a must-win situation right now, trying to stay out of the cellar inside of the West Region. Team right now, I don't think Minot High's playing that bad. It's Dickinson hitting their stride here tonight in a sense. Keep in mind the first time I've seen them on the year, but give them credit. They've looked good here tonight. They definitely hustle. Definitely a team that works hard. They're not going to get outworked here tonight. That's kind of what talked to Ray Schobinger tonight about. They play. Jar's got another kill. She's been good here tonight. Franz Fogg sent it in. Sent over by Percy. Czar sends it across. Pop off. Back row had the dig. Percy again. Sent that one just a bit wide. It's 11-10. Dickinson on top of back-to-back points here for the Majettes. Pop off. Back row. Comes away to the front. That one smashed over. Strand got up and had the clean kill. We're tied at 11-11. Ball put into play by Franz Fogg. That one's up 4 rows into the seats. Franz Fogg's got the ace. 79 assists coming into tonight for Cambry Franz Fogg. She had 35 assists alone against St. Mary's. I know we touched on that number earlier on tonight, but that was an impressive performance. She was our player of the game that night. There's just nothing getting by her. Setting things up all night long for those hitters. You go back to serve it up. She sends that one into the white stripe on the top of the net. Service error has Minot High back in the lead, 13-12. Sanders checks back in for Minot High to serve it up. Drops it in. Piercy across, hammered over. Right at the net, it's going to be dug up again from Emily Ash. Hop off back row, comes away to the front. Trying to get underneath that one was Franz Fogg. Unable to do so, and we're tied at 13-13. Eckelberg's going to check in. Ash checks out. Eckelberg's back to the service line. Sanders the dig in the back. Naring sent it across. Hop off again with the dig in the back row. Set up front row now for Hauk. Comes across. Piercy across. It came. Back to Naring. Into the net it went. And it's 14-13. Dickinson on top. Evenson has the dig back row. Comes to Sanders. That one's too heavy and on a play it goes. Almost down to the concession stand again. Midgets leading 15-13. Here in set number 2. Again, set number 1 tonight belonged to, set number 3, I'm sorry. Minot won the first set tonight, 25-18. Dickinson the second, 25-19. And here we are, the third set tonight. The Midgets have the lead only by 1 now as Minot High's got another point on the board. It's 15-14. Neschheim's back to serve. Drops it in. Set up from the front row there from Kampanek. Into the net it went, and we're tied at 15 apiece. By the way, you can get COVID-19 deep cleaning services for your home or business with CleanTech LLC. It's a proactive deep cleaning service that includes disinfecting and sanitizing. Don't forget about CleanTech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. Find them online, cleantechllc.us. CleanTech coming to the rescue since 1992. Evenson got up and hammered that one home. 16-15, Minot High's got the lead back. Seesaw struggle here tonight. Say the least, we're tied at 16 now. Percy's got the kill. And she's gonna go back to the service line. Jump serve from Percy. Off to the front row it came. Over from Evenson. Set up here and across it comes from Hop off again. Franzfog, now Evenson. Dropped in, set up, front row off of Kampanek. Hop off, hammers that one right off of Neschheim. Point registered, and the Midgets take the lead back at 17-16. Well, you better buckle up. This one has been a dogfight tonight. They're only heating up 17-16 here in set number 3. Time to set aside. Big block at the net. Arms up from Sadie Stevenson. Sent back over. Evenson on the other side of the net. Frees it. Front row. Hop off, sends it over. Neschheim, now Evenson. That one's too deep. And the Midgets now lead 18-16. Sherry Carlson wants to talk things over. One set aside, we're tied, but it's the Midgets that lead set 3 by a score of 18-16 here on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Finale of set number 3 comes up next here on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Two-point lead for the Midgets here at set number 3 tonight. Nick Holbrook, glad to have you aboard for the call on the PSP Network. 18-16, Dickinson on top. We're time to set aside if you're just joining us here tonight. Doubleheader tomorrow in high school football on the PSP Network. Join Scott Cattell for Minot High Mandan tomorrow. He gets inducted into the Minot High Hall of Fame tomorrow night, and he's got the call on the PSP Network. Be fun to listen to Scotty tomorrow night. You can also listen to Shanley take on St. Mary's tomorrow in Bismarck. Woodmansee and Gombries will have the call of that one in Bismarck tomorrow night. Both games start at 6:40. Evenson, another kill. The Minot High back within 1. Couple teams that get around the floor playing defense here. Makes for a pretty entertaining matchup here tonight, and that's exactly what we've had. Hop-off sends it over. Comes to Franzfog. Walters sends it across the net. Hop off back row. Sanders dug it up. Evenson. Hop off. Sanders again. Walters front row. Dug up there by Kampanek. Hop off just lays a free ball over the net. Here's the swing coming from Evenson. Blocked at the net, and Kampanek showing some emotion after that block. Stacy Kampanek got up. Got the arms in the way of one of Minot High's top swingers. Evenson was blocked at the net in a big one. Kampanek's going to set it up. No, she sends it across the net. Had everybody fooled. Evenson, big dig from Hauk. All the way up into the rafters, that one went. Sent across and Hopoff scores. And the Midgets turn the corner. It's 2017. Well, once Dickinson's had the motor running here after that first set tonight, they've been tough to contend with. They're just riding the wave right now. Sent back over. Hauk's got the dig. Hopoff hammered that one across. Oh, my goodness. She unloaded on that one. And it's 21-17. Dickinson on top. Franz-Fogg off to Evenson. She puts some power into it. The lights are shanking that one all the way up into the rafters. Hit the light. I'm not joking you. That thing swinging. They kept it alive, and the ball's played back across. Comes away to Walter. Dug up at the net. Hauk again. Hop off. Sends that one down the line. Just missed. 21-18. Dickinson on top. Evenson's back to serve. Evenson sends it in. Hop off again, throws it back across. Off to Franz-Fogg. Zars at the net with the kill. Evenson drops this one into play. Kampanek again. Hop off, drop that one in, carried the ball to Evenson. Hopoff's got another one, and it's 22-19. Dickinson on top. Eckelberg checks out, checking back in is Emily Ash. And back to serve here for the Midgets, Stacy Kampanek. Pair of service aces tonight for her. Puts this one into play, comes away now, blocked at the net again. Czar was denied at the net there by Emily Ash. Sherry Carlson wants to talk things over. 23-19. Dickinson on top here in set number 3. One set aside here tonight on the PSP Network. Midgets looking to make it a 2-1 lead on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard.
30-inch galactic pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Set point on the line as Minot High sends that one deep over on the right sideline. Kampanek back to serve. Dickinson leads 24-19. Comes to Czar, sends it across. Hopoff had the effort on it. Caught the floor, and it's 24-20. Dickinson on top. Deschheim checks out. So does Walter. Lundy checks in. And Lundy's back to serve. Up to the front row it comes. Sent over. It's going to be spun back across here from Czar. Pushes that one, missed the outside line, and it's 25-20 as a final. Dickinson takes set number 3 here tonight, and a 2-1 advantage on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Game reset looks like this. It's brought to you by Premier Chiropractic, focused on improving the health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Dr. Kirk Mason, Dr. Cody Haugen, and Dr. Becky Perry-Domries can be found at Premier Chiropractic, ND.com. Set one, Minot High took it 25-18. Dickinson took set number 2, 25-19. And the Midgets take set number 3, 25-20. That puts them in the driver's seat. It's 2-1 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard at the end of 3 sets played. Time for set number 4 here tonight. Do the Magents have an answer for the Midgets on the homecoming night performance for high school volleyball in the WDA? We'll find out when we come back here on the PSP Network.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Well, the Midgets coming into the Magic City tonight may be shocking a few people across the WDA here tonight. Then again, when you look at the preseason polls of where these two teams were predicted to end up, Minot at 7, Dickinson at 9. Maybe not a real big shocker here tonight, but the Midgets looking good with a 2-1 advantage over Minot High here tonight on a Thursday night WDA matchup. 2-1 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. The Midgets have the lead and the service to start off with the UND softball recruit. Hopoff sending that one deep on the opening serve of set number 3. Well, you have to wonder a little bit too after we saw Minot High in an impressive performance against Bismarck Century last week and what Minot High was able to do against the Patriots at home that night. They were impressive in that matchup after a pair of back-to-back victories, one over St. Mary's, one over the Coyotes from Williston. Minot High kind of had the motor rolling, it seemed like. You have to wonder how much of the pomp and circumstance from today with the homecoming coronation and the pep rally and all the extra stuff on a normal game day that normally you don't have to deal with. A lot of emotion there, a lot of ups and downs. Don't take any credit away from Dickinson, not at all what I'm saying. You've just seen Minot High play a little bit better on the year as well. But Dickinson putting up a heck of a fight here tonight. They've just been so solid. Kind of like when you play your neighbor in ping pong in the garage and he might not have the most spin on it, the most offensive attack. He just plays well defensively, and that's kind of what the Midgets have been here tonight. They let you make the mistakes, and that's exactly what they've done to the Magents here tonight. And they've got a 3-1 lead right now here in set number 4. Service goes long, and it's now 3-2. Dickinson still on top. High school football doubleheader tomorrow night on the PSP Network. Don't forget you could join Scott Cattell for Minot High Mandan tomorrow night. Scotty K going into the Minot High Athletic Hall of Fame. He'll have the call on the PSP Network at 6:40. Homecoming night for the Magi. Then, of course, we'll have St. Mary's and Shanley tomorrow from Bismarck as well. That one at 6:40. Legendary voices of Todd Domries and Scott Woodmansey on the call tomorrow night. And that matchup at Schmeeker Field in Bismarck. 3-3 here in this one. Across the net, that one came, and Percy got up and hammered that one home. Into serve here for the Midgets, McKenna Eckelberg. 5'4" defensive specialist. She's a senior, drops this one into play. Neschheim dug it up. At the net, it's going to be touched, and then a little bit of miscommunication there as Hauk taps herself on the chest as if to say that was my fault on the communication error. Hauk, the libero, the senior, one of the leaders here for this Dickinson team. That defensive specialist, the libero as well, such an important position. And a couple back-to-back mental errors here for Dickinson has Minot High back in the lead at 5-4. Aggie back to serve. Hauk dug it up. Sent to the back row. Back at the front row again. They're right at the net. That spinning ball hits the top. And the white stripe on the top of the net. It falls in. 5-5. Here the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. As Caden Piercy goes back to serve. Sends that one just a bit long, and Minot High's got the lead back at 6-5. UPS store in Minot, located on South Broadway, is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7. Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. UPS store for all your packing and shipping needs. Aggie dug it up. Franz Fogg put it on a tee. Czar smashed it into the net. And we're tied again at 6-6. Keel checks back in. Stevenson goes out. Hauk sent it into play. It's right at the net, Minot High side. Diving for it was Walter. Ball drops in. And the Midgets have the lead back at 7-6. Never too early, never too late to start checking in on Facebook or on Twitter, letting us know who you think tonight's player of the game should be. Once again, let us know who you think tonight's player of the game should be. Brought to you by our friends at Sport Clips. The MVP experience at Sport Clips brings you tonight's MVP of the matchup. That one's hammered across. Walter registers a big kill there as that one's smashed. Point registered. Minot High still trailing by 1. It's 8-7. Lundy comes back in a serve for Minot High. The sophomore sends it into play. Goes just a bit long. And the Midgets have a 2-point lead at 9-7.
Alex Neschheim back in the lineup. Serving for the Midgets is Kempenich.
Stacy Kempenich back to serve. Front row sent over. Kempenich dug it up. Hop off, rolls it across the net. She gets it to fall. The points registered for Dickinson. They lead 10-7. Played at 3 of the best of 5 here tonight. Dickinson trying to run away with the win. They're second inside of the conference. They're 1-4 coming into tonight again. Minot High at 2-1. Huge set here for both of these teams at this point of the season. Ball into the front row. Franz Fogg sent it over. Ball was unhandleable and it went into the seats. Franz Fogg dropped that one off the table again. Smashed to the back row, too much on it. We're tied at 10 aside, 10-10. Big thanks again to our friends at Minot's Finest Collision Center, the Beaupre Law Firm, and Subway, bringing you the matchup here tonight on the PSP Network. Big thanks again to those sponsors for doing what they do to continue to support North Dakota high school athletics. Franz Fogg's got a few in a row here from the back service row. Hop-off had too much on that one. Minot High's got a 2-point lead, and Jane Schobinger wants to talk things over here with the Midgets. 12-10, Minot High has the advantage here in our 4th set tonight, but it's 2-1 Dickinson. And the set scores here tonight come back with the next points on the board. 12-10, Minot leads this one 2-1, however, for the Midgets. The overall set scores here tonight on the PSP Network.
Where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoo, zoo?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Well, the rally was on. Minot High registers the points. And Minot High leads 13-10. How can a dive for that one? Front row. And it's Franz Fogg still at the line that's on a tear right now. It's 14-10. Minot High in the driver's seat here in set number 4. Off the net. Out. Put back over with the help of Hop Off. Comes back across. Smashed over. That one lands in. Milena Strand's got a kill. Minot High leads 15-10 here in the 4th set. Ball dropped in. Hop Off dug it up. Comes back over across the net there from Piercy. Front row, Czar smashed it across. Comes back away down to Hop Off. She just tips that one over. Too many touches there for Minot High, and a carry's actually called. Hop Off had the heads up play to put that one across. And it's 15-11, Minot High with the lead. Jump serve, dropped in. Franz Fogg off to Daring. Daring hammered it home. 5-point lead again for Minot High. 16-11 here in our 4th set to volleyball tonight. 2 sets to 1 advantage. Dickinson on top of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard.
Sadie Stevenson back in for the Midgets, back to serve number 8,
Ava Keel back to serve. Down by 4 of the Midgets. Down by 5 now as Milena Strand got up and hammered that one home. Well, Minot High's got some momentum back on their side here tonight. Set number 4, Minot High's got a 5-point lead with Nesh High back to serve it in. Hop off into the net, it went. 6-point advantage, and the student section gets louder and louder now. It's 18-12, Minot High on top. Nesh High put it into play. Hop-off had trouble with that one, and it's 19-12, and Jay Schobinger needs to talk things over here with the Midgets. 19-12, Minot High has the lead here in set number 4, trying to tie this one up at 2 sets aside on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. They'll go anywhere, this one. Just getting good tonight to the Magic City.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am.
Well, Neshai puts the ball back into play. Minot High trying to turn the corner at 19-12. Evenson sends it across. Dig from the back row. Hop-off had to get down for that one. Sent it back across. That one all the way up to the rafters again. At the net, Minot High was there, and Malter got up and put that one across. Net violation on Minot High, and Dickinson's going to get the ball back. Well, the Minot High student section didn't like that one very much either. Ball's going to be dropped back into play. Front row it comes. Evenson hammered that one home. Minot High turns the corner at 2013. Aggie's in to serve it off here for the Magents. 2013, Minot High leads. Sent it back over, front row tipped across. Comes back away down to Walter, sent it over the net. Tipped right at the net across from Kampanek. Comes back over to Evenson, dropped it in. Hop off, made the play. Right at the net it comes. That time Walter gets it to convert. 21-13. Minot High's got the lead. They turn the corner. Trying to tie this one up at a set. 2 sets apiece, excuse me. That one into the net. 21-14 now as that one went into the net. It's Caden Percy that's back to serve. She'll drop it in. Neschheim dug it up. Came away to Evenson. Had the ups going and slammed that one across, but Dickinson there to return the ball. Comes back over to Evenson. Didn't miss that time. Hammered that one home. And it's 22-14. Evenson's going to drop this one into play. 22-14. Minot High on top. That one rolls right at the net. Hopoff brought it up. There's going to be a point registered here for Dickinson as there was a net violation on the Magents. Hauk back to serve. That one misses. 23-15. Well, we're about to be looking at overtime here tonight, or that fifth and final set. If Minot High could score 2 more, they lead 23-15 right now here at set number 4. Well, it's set point now at 24-15. Lundy drops it in. Kampanek front row, hop off, sends it back across. Franzfog on a tee for Czar, drops it in. Hauk front row, sent over the net there by Kampanek, got a nice heads-up play. Kampanek again. Hop off, back row. Evenson keeps it alive. And Czar put too much on it. Yeah, the Midgets register the point. It's 24-16. Eckelberg checks out. Ash checks back in for Dickinson. Lundy comes out along with Walter for Minot High. Kampanek drops it in. Evenson hammered across. Neschheim just missed. And it's 24-17. Set point here at set number 4. Minot High with the advantage. But points back to back here for Dickinson. Smashed across from Czar. Dug up from Hauk. Comes back over. Into the net it goes, and it's 25-17 in favor of Minot High. And we need a 5th and final set tonight here on the PSP Network to figure out who's winning this West Region affair tonight. Hang on tight. 5th and final set comes up next from the Magic City.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoo, zoo?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, so it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Well, Motley Crue roaring inside of Minot High's Magic City Campus Gymnasium here tonight as we get set for the 5th and final set tonight. Game reset brought to you by our friends at Roger Ward Moving and Storage, helping with residential and commercial moving and storage needs since 1942. Visit them online, RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com. Minot High won the first set tonight, 25-18. Dickinson won the next 2 sets, 25-19 and 25-20. Then Minot High wins set number 4 here tonight, 25-17. That forces the 5th and final set where we'll play to 15 here in this 5th and final one tonight. Hop off, sends the ball into play. Front row it comes, smashed across from Strand. Dug up, miscommunication there. Kempenek sends it over the net. Radsfall got a tee, sent it over. How can he get down for that one? Right at the net it comes. Daring sends it over. Minot High scores the point. And they take the first one, 1-0. Sanders back to serve here for Minot High. She drops this one into play. Piercy, free pass over the net again. Sanders across, sent over from Strand. Front row it comes. It's going to be hammered across the net from Piercy. Dug up. Nesheim on a tee. Over it came. 2-0. Minot High's got the lead. Magic City Inspections, the locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online, MinotInspections.com. Percy hammered that one over. It's 2-1, Minot High with the lead, but Dickinson's got the ball back. Don't forget, for all your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS store in the Magic City. Located on South Broadway, the Marketplace Foods Plaza, the UPS store. Nesheim sets it up. Sanders sends it over. Front row it comes. Now to Kempenek. Cross it came. Evenson's going to send it right to the net. Oh, she didn't get it over the net. We're tied at 2. Back to serve now is Keel. Keel drops it in. Sanders back row. Evenson. Sent it over. Hop off, dug it up, but there's a point. Violation on Dickinson. So Minot High gets the service back in, a 3-2 lead. Nesheim sent it in. That one was motoring. Got up into the rafters here at Magic City campus and fell right down in front of a couple grandmas and grandpas in the front row over on the far sideline. And Minot High's got the 4-2 lead. At the net, comes across. Piercy sends it over and scores. Ash checks out, checking back in. Eckelberg back to serve, trailing by 1 here in the 5th and final set, 4-3. Evenson got up, hammered it down. Big dig in the back row. Back across, it's going to be set up here. Piercy again, trying to take over here on the front row, and she does. She's got another one. We're now tied at 4-4. Don't forget high school football on the air tomorrow night to the PSP Network. Doubleheader. Minot High hosting Mandan with Scott Cattell at 6:40. St. Mary's hosting Shanley tomorrow night. Scott Woodmansey and Todd Domery, 6:40 for that one as well. Coming at you from the capital city tomorrow. Hope you join us for both of those matchups on the PSP Network. 5-4 Midgets are on top. Keel's gonna drop it back in. Sanders to Franz Fogg, back to Evenson. She missed. Got up and smashed it. Just had too much on it. 6-4 Dickinson on top. Veteran coach Sherry Carlson wants to talk things over with the Majettes. Here the fifth and decisive set tonight. Come back with more North Dakota High School volleyball here tonight. This one coming down to the wire of the Magic City. Set number 5, 6-4, Midgets on top.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment, for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Eckelberg back to serve and sends it long, so Aggie comes back in to serve now for the Majettes. It's 6-5, Dickinson on top. Aggie drops that one in. Sent back over from Hauk. Off of Walters, comes across, Evenson drops it over the net. Kapanek set it up there, it was smashed over, dug up by the Majettes. Same thing on the other side from Hauk. Comes away down to hop off, sends that one over. Aggie to Deschheim, off to Evenson, free pass over the net again. Comes back away right at the front row, dropped in, Franz Fogg dug it up. Evenson with the left hand sends it across. It was touched by the Midgets, and we're tied now 6-6 as Minot High registers the point. Aggie back to serve the left-hander. And the senior drops it in. Free pass over. Aggie back row, front row from Franz Fogg, blocked at the net. Getting up was Percy. Hammered across again another stop at the net. That time it was Kampanik. Too much on it from the Majettes' arms that time. And the Midgets have a 7-6 lead.
Percy serving for the Midgets.
Service ace from the back row there from Caton Percy. 8-6, Dickinson on top. Dropped in, Evenson sends it over. And Evenson's got the kill. It's been a slobber knocker tonight here in the Magic City. Eight-7, Midgets are on top of the Majettes. It's the 5th and final set after that big block there from Michael Walter. Block was made from Walter. It's 8-8. Evenson back to serve it up. Ball dropped in. Kampanek across. Hop-off had too much on it. Minot's got the lead at 9-8. Keep in mind this 5th and final set here tonight, we only play to 15. Ball set up and smashed across, blocked at the net again from Walter. It's going to be put on a tee here from Franz Fogg across from Czar. She's blocked, trying to keep it alive. Minot High's Sherry Carlson wants to talk things over. Minot High thinks they saved that ball. I think I'm with them. That was a close play at the net. Pivotal here in this 5th and final set. Linda Birch said too many touches on the Majettes. And Dickinson registers the point. 9-9. Czar put that one into the net. 10-9, Dickinson. Out back to serve, drops it in. Comes to Franzfog. 2 in a row for Czar. You can see her frustration. Well, Minot High is going to call a timeout here. It's 11-9. Dickinson on top, looking to see if they can take down the 2-1 Magents here tonight. Here in set number 5, this one has been a barn burner. Don't go anywhere. Grand finale of this match comes up next.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a
Well, we go onto that timeout in a quick hurry. Both teams were set and ready, so we're back at it. Walters sets that one down. 11-10. Dickinson still on top. Minot's got the service back. Lundy's going to come back in to serve it. Huge match here tonight for both of these teams in West Region play. Minot High's homecoming week, a big one for these young ladies from Minot High School here tonight, trying to see if they can get back to their winning ways. They're going to tie it up at 11 now as Naring drops that one in. (11-11) here in the 5th set tonight. Ball sent in. Kapanek back off to Hopoff. Dropped it in right at the net, kept alive. Czar sends it across, off the net it went. Hopoff hammers it across. Too much on it from Hopoff. Timeout called here by the Midgets. And Jay Schobinger wants to talk things over as Minot High has a 12-11 advantage here in set number 5. Game reset, this time brought to you by our friends at Clean Tech. Don't forget about Clean Tech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. Find them online, cleantechllc.us. They have been coming to the rescue since 1992. Minot won the first one, 25-18. Dickinson won the next 2, 25-19, 25-20. Minot High won set number 4, 25-17. And it's 12-11 now here in the 5th set, the decider in tonight's WDA matchup. Block at the net, ball's gonna be brought back across. Evenson, back row, front row it comes. Czar tips it across there, she scored. Well, a pair of kill attempts into the net for Zoe Czar here in this 5th and final set. And there's some sweet redemption, gives Minot High a 2-point lead. Then Lundy sent it long, and now it's a 1-point lead, 13-12. Minot High on top. Stacy Kapanek back to serve here for the Midgets. Defensively, she's been awesome here in 2021. 42 dings coming into tonight. She's been busy again tonight. So is Hopoff. She sent it over. Comes back over to Czar. Czar hammered it across. Hopoff with the dig. Comes back over. Czar sends it out of play, and it's 13-13. Kapanek drops it back in. Czar hammered it across, kept alive with a one-hander. Naring at the net, delivers over. Points registered for Minot High. Match point here for Minot High, it's 14-13. Well, Minot High student section at volume now, aren't they? Franzfog drops it in. Kapanek comes back across at the net, blocked. Drops out, and we're tied at 14. Hop-off drops it in with the jump serve. Neschheim from the back row. Franz Fogg sends it across. Kempenek to Ash. Hauk sends it over. Now Franz Fogg across to Czar. She'll drop it over the net. That one's going to fall in. Set point for the Midgets. 15-14. Got to win by 2. Hop-off drops it in. Comes across from Evenson. Set up Kempenek, front row. Blocked at the net, kept alive. No, the points belong to the Midgets. Piercy has the kill. And Dickinson takes the victory tonight, 16-14. It's set number 5 tonight. We'll have our player of the game. We'll have our post-game show and our game reset. Coming up in just a moment here on the PSP Network. 16-14, the final here tonight. It's set number 5. Dickinson takes 3 sets to do victory here tonight on the PSP Network. That was a fun one, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Post-game show comes up next. We'll talk to our player of the game when we return. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball here on the PSP Network.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoo, zoo?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability. For all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs, your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
Well, the Midgets get the win tonight in the Magic City, 3-2. It was a dogfight tonight, to say the least, in West Region North Dakota High School Volleyball. A fun one to cover, that's for sure, here on the PSP Network. We're now joined by our Sport Clips MVP of the game. She had the game winner in set number 5 tonight. Kaiten Piercy joins us. That was a fun win here tonight. Quite a volleyball match. Your thoughts on how that went tonight? Obviously, it was a dogfight. Let me see this just real quick. Hang on 1 second. People at home want to hear you. There you go. Tell us about that match tonight. Obviously felt good getting the win here tonight, didn't it?
It felt awesome. We've been not doing so good lately, but we've been picking it up, and we really fought in this one.
Great job tonight. For you, you have the opportunity to end the game there in the 5th set. What does that feel like to get the winner off your hands?
It was awesome. I just wanted to kill it and smack it down so we could celebrate.
And that's exactly what you did tonight. How big was a win tonight for Dickinson, now 2-4 in the West?
It was huge. Yes, we needed it.
You guys defensively are so good and so much fun to watch defensively. How much of that is the game plan going into these matchups? Is that what you guys stress?
Yes, we know our defense will be there. We're trying to get our offense caught up. We have a lot of girls who came up from sophomore ball last year. They're playing varsity, so it's a real different speed. So we're just trying to get caught up.
Awesome job. Awesome job tonight. That's Gaten Piercy, our player of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips and the MVP of the match tonight. Great job tonight. Nice win tonight for the Dickinson Midgets. Well, we talked to our player of the game. Time for our game reset. It's brought to you tonight in the post-game show by our friends at Roger Ward Moving and Storage, helping with residential and commercial moving storage since 1942. You can visit them online, rogerwardmovingandStorage.com. This was a fun one tonight. 25-18, set number one belonged to Minot High. Then the next two went to Dickinson, 25-19 and 25-20. Minot High got the fourth set, 25-17. Dickinson gets the final tonight, 16-14. Got to win by two in that fifth and final set, and that's what the Midgets did here tonight. With the win for Dickinson, they improved out to a record of 2-4 inside the West region. They're now 6-7 overall. Minot High will fall to 4-7 overall, and 2 wins and 2 losses inside of conference play. Next up for the Midgets, it doesn't get any easier. Next Tuesday at 8 p.m., they take on Century. They break a 3-game losing streak here tonight, and they go back to the top dog in the West region of the Century Patriots here next Tuesday night. Minot High, well, they're at home. Next Tuesday, you can watch that game here on the PSP Network. Minot High will take on Turtle Mountain next Tuesday at 7 p.m. That's going to do it tonight for our coverage here from the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. Minot High falls tonight to Dickinson. Final score in West Region High School Volleyball, 3-2 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Don't forget, tomorrow night, doubleheader of high school football. Scott Woodmansey and Todd Domries have the call of St. Mary's and Shanley. That matchup coming to you live from Bismarck tomorrow at 6:40. You can also watch Minot High take on Mandan in their homecoming match tomorrow night when they take on the Braves at 6:40 as well. Scott Cattell will have the call of that one. He's got the call. He also gets inducted into the Minot High Athletic Hall of Fame tomorrow night. I'm Nick Holbrook signing off from the gymnasium at Minot High School. Final again, 3-2. Dickinson takes the win over the Midgets tonight. Until next time, Nick Holbrook signing off. Have a good night, and God bless.
Where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoo, zoo?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Purchase 4 eligible Firestone tires and receive up to $120 in a prepaid Visa gift card. Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.